Good morning, students. How are you all? I hope that you all are fit and fine. As I know that we have not met yesterday, so definitely you will be missing. So yes, student. Yesterday we have discussed our few topics. As you know that we have discussed the question and answers and everything of the chapter number 7. So definitely today we are going to discuss about our chapter number 7, recapitulation. Alright, so you all have to recapitulate this chapter again, so that whatever the topics we have been covered, you are going to again discuss it here. So students, as you all know, we have discussed first of all about the plants. Generally, if I'll ask that, we all know that plants having the different parts, as we have discussed in the classroom, like flowers, fruits, internodes, node, root, stem, leaf. Then we have discussed that if I'll ask to you that how many different types of plant system is there. So you know that plants having the two system, that is root system and the shoot system. We have discussed very well this topic in the classroom, isn't it? So the next topic that we have discussed was that taproot. Basically the taproot and the fibrous root, the different types of root which we have discussed here. Alright, so you can see we have discussed about the root system, that is the main root, and main root having the roots, that is known as the taproot, and the fibrous root, those who are having very flurry and the hairy like structure of the roots, they are known as the fibrous root. Alright, then we have discussed and we have compared between the two different types of root, that is taproot. You can see in the figure 1. As you can see, the radish plant is there, they are having the taproot, and you can see in the fibrous plant, that is your completely your grass, they are having the fibrous root. Alright, then we have discussed first of the part of the first part of this system, that is root function. So we have discussed one by one all the functions. If we will recall it again, the number one function of the root, that is to hold the plant inside the soil properly. Alright, then secondly, it is anchor. Basically it is very firmness, it gives the firmness of a plant so that plant can stand erectly, isn't it? Similarly, then we have discussed that how our roots absorb water and minerals from the soil. Alright, हमने बात की थी कैसे मतलब हमारा जो आपका जो रूट होता है वो कैसे एब्जॉर्ब करता है वाटर और मिनरल्स को, कहाँ से? सॉइल से. ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट्स, देन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द रूट फंक्शंस. आई होप दैट दिस इज क्लियर टू यू एवरीवन. ऑलराइट, then we have discussed about one activity which was like how actually root absorb water, in which we have performed that activity as well, and previously also we have discussed this topic. Alright, so let's see second system, that is the shoot system. First system we have discussed root system, then we have proceeded toward the shoot system. So you can see from the root, the first smallest part, that is a baby plant which is coming out when you are sowing a seed inside the soil. So there is a stem which is coming out, the small part, that is known as stem. So our shoot system started from the stem, then reaches to the leaves, then flower, and then it reaches to the fruits. Alright, so first shoot system part is your stem, the above ground part of a plant consisting of stem, branches, leaves, flower and fruits are known as shoot system, and it developed from the plumule of the baby plant or embryo, as we have discussed in the classroom. Alright, so the next which we have discussed, that was, you can see this is the structure of this shoot system, in which you can see that the branches are there. जो leaves के आपके further छोटे छोटे आपके lines निकलने शुरू जाती हैं, आपके लीव्स के ऊपर अलग अलग ब्रांचेज होती हैं, देन इट इज़ कमिंग आउट फ्रॉम द स्टेम, और स्टेम पार्ट से जो आपके पर्टिकुलर जो लीव्स निकलती हैं उस एरिया को हम कहते हैं नोड. ऑलराइट, सिमिलरली वी हैव डिस्कस्ड अबाउट द इंटरनोड, दैट इज the space between two leaves, that is on the stem, that is your internode. Then we have discussed about the leaves as well. Alright, then you can see apical bird and axillary bird are there. ऑलराइट स्टूडेंट, सो दिस वाज ऑल अबाउट द शूट सिस्टम कि कितने तरीके के पार्ट्स स्टेम में हमारे प्रेजेंट होते हैं. देन वी हैव डिस्कस्ड द स्टेम्स फंक्शन. ऑलराइट, we have discussed about the stem function, how they are doing, they are performing few function in it. सबसे पहली बात, रूट्स हमारे वाटर को एब्जॉर्ब करता है सॉइल से. क्या चीज़? वाटर एंड मिनरल्स. देन इट गिव्स टू whom? द नेक्स्ट पार्ट इट इज़ गिविंग टू द स्टेम. अब स्टेम का वर्क क्या होगा बेटा? स्टेम विल प्रोवाइड दैट वाटर एंड मिनरल्स टू फर्दर डिफरेंट पार्ट्स ऑफ द प्लांट टू परफॉर्म डिफरेंट फंक्शंस. तो वो लीव को मिनरल देगा, वाटर देगा. लीव्स क्या करेंगे? उससे फोटोसिंथेसिस प्रोसेस करेंगे. ट्रांसपिरेशन प्रोसेस विल अकर. सो स्टेम ऑलवेज कैरी वाटर एंड मिनरल फ्रॉम द रूट्स एंड देन इट ट्रांसफर टू अदर पार्ट्स ऑफ द प्लांट. दिस इज द मेन फंक्शन ऑफ द रूट बेटा. And definitely, as you all know, function of stem is it support, it bears the leaves, flower, all right, fruits. आपके flower, leaves ये सारे कौन bear करता है? stem bear करता है. all right, and we have discussed that in the few plants we know that plants are having and stems are few stems are also doing the photosynthesis process. Those who are not having the leaves, like your cactus plant. ऑलराइट, बिकॉज अगर वहाँ पे आपके कैक्टस प्लांट होंगे तो उनके लीव्स अगर प्रेजेंट होंगे कैक्टस प्लांट में तो सारा वाटर इवेपोरेट हो जाएगा. दैट्स व्हाई द स्टेम्स आर परफॉर्मिंग द ट्रांसपिरेशन. they are performing the photosynthesis process. Alright, now basically we have discussed all about the plant body. Then we have discussed about the flower, which was the important part, and as you all know we have discussed about the flower, its structure. Basically flower के कौन कौन से parts होते हैं? Can you recall it again? Yes, आपके फ्लावर के पार्ट होते हैं. आपकी सबसे पहले जो पार्ट स्टेम से अटैच होता है पेडिसल. देन उसमें ग्रीन लीव्स आती हैं नीचे की तरफ, दैट इज़ योर सेपल्स. then the leaf like structure in the colorful direction, colorful in the different colors, that is your petals. Then inside it we have discussed two male and female reproductive organ in the flower, that is your मेल एंड फीमेल पार्ट. मेल पार्ट को हम क्या कहते हैं बेटा? स्टेमन. एंड स्टेमन दो पार्ट से मिलके बनता है. कौन कौन से पार्ट थे? एंथर एंड फिलामेंट. एंथर एंड फिलामेंट, इजंट इट? और फीमेल पार्ट में कौन कौन से पार्ट होते हैं? फीमेल पार्ट को हम क्या कहते हैं? पिस्टल कहते हैं. और पिस्टल में हमने क्या क्या डिस्कस किया था बेटा? पिस्टल इज बेसिकली दे आर कैरिंग द स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल एंड ओवरी. स्टिग्मा, स्टाइल एंड ओवरी. एंड ओवरी के अंदर छोटे बीड लाइक स्ट्रक्चर होते हैं, दैट इज योर ओव्यूल्स. ऑलराइट, फिर हमने बात की थी दैट द मेजर पार्ट, दैट इज द फ्लावर, इज द रिप्रोडक्टिव पार्ट ऑफ अ प्लांट. इट गेट्स कन्वर्टेड इनटू द fruits, and then with the help of fruit they are containing few seeds, and with the help of seeds you can grow the different plants. That's why we have called that your fruits. What is your flower? What we have discussed in your flower? So basically we have discussed in your flower that flower represent the reproductive part of a plant, because it is most important part means for multiplication of the species. मतलब अगर मान लो एप्पल का फ्रूट है, उसमें से एप्पल के सीड्स निकलते हैं बेटा, तो आप उस एप्पल के सीड्स को क्या करेंगे? उस सीड्स को फिर यूज़ करके दूसरे एप्पल के प्लांट को ग्रो कर देंगे. तो मतलब आपके पास एक एप्पल प्लांट से बहुत सारे एप्पल के प्लांट्स निकल सकते हैं. ऑलराइट, सो दिस इज़ व्हाट इट इज़ हेल्पफुल फॉर मल्टीप्लिकेशन ऑफ स्पीशीज़. All these things we have discussed. Then we have discussed about the complete and incomplete plant. हमने कंप्लीट एंड इनकम्प्लीट फ्लावर में हमने डिस्कस किया था. हमारे कंप्लीट फ्लावर कौन से होते हैं? जिसमें 4 वर्ल्स होते हैं. 4 वर्ल्स कौन कौन से? सेपल्स, पेटल्स, स्टेमन एंड पिस्टल. सिमिलरली अगर किसी फ्लावर में अगर सेपल मिस है, पेटल मिस है, इफ एनी ऑफ द पार्ट इज मिस्ड अमंग दीज 4, so definitely that flower will known as a incomplete flower. Okay, then we have discussed that flower can be bisexual and unisexual. What does it mean bisexual and unisexual? Bi मतलब 2 अगर उसमें दोनों मेल एंड फीमेल पार्ट्स दोनों एक ही फ्लावर में प्रेजेंट हैं, दैट फ्लावर विल नोन एज अ बाइसेक्सुअल फ्लावर. द फ्लावर विच कंटेन बोथ स्टेमन एंड पिस्टल, that is known as the bisexual flower. And if a flower is only containing the male part or only containing the female part, then we can call them as a unisexual. Uni means single and male part and female part if there, so we can call them as a unisexual flower. All right, this thing we have discussed. Then we have discussed all the question answers, keywords, and I hope you get the PDF and you all have done your work. All right, so let's begin with our new chapter, that is the gist of, we will start from the new chapter. That is very interesting chapter. I hope याद है. अगर for example if I asked you that you can see that I am moving my fingers, I am moving my necks. So what all these are doing? If I am blinking my eyes, everything is showing the movement. And you all have learned this topic in this chapter in the 5th standard as well. Yes. So we are going to start a new chapter. That is, the new chapter name is, you can see on the screen, body movement. Body में movement कैसी होती है. So हम इस चैप्टर में क्या क्या पढ़ेंगे, दैट आई एम गोना टेल यू. बेसिकली वी आर नॉट गोइंग टू डिस्कस व्हाट वी हैव टू डिस्कस. सो यू कैन सी दिस इज योर फर्स्ट page of your chapter, that is your body movement. We will discuss about the introduction, movement and locomotion we will discuss. Then we will discuss human body and its movement. अगर हम human body की बात करें, how a human body moves from one to another, what helps to move them, that is your joints. Joints, what are joints, how many different types of joints are there, if you have known there are movable and immovable joint. Then do you know that we have discussed about in the 5th standard fixed joint, we have discussed about the hinge joint, ball and socket joint, all right, gliding joint, pivot joint. So these joints we will again discussed it in a very proper manner. And if you have remember, we have discussed the skeletal system. All right, do you know the framework of bones and the different joints are known as the skeletal body. Then we will discuss in this chapter about the different activities which you have been already performed. Then we will talk about the skeleton, what are the different parts made up of, are like your jaws, neck areas. Then we know that we are having the backbones. Then we know that we are having the rib cages, your hand and arm bone, all right, your thigh bone, your pelvic bone. We will discuss all these bones again in this chapter. All right, then we will discuss the very important thing, the skeletal system in the animals, how the different skeleton systems present in the animals. We will discuss about it. Then we will discuss locomotion in the animal, how they are moving, कैसे आपके different animals, how they are moving from one place to another, what makes them to move, like fishes, snail, snake, earthworm, ये सारे कैसे move करते हैं, what makes them to move in their body. So we will discuss all these topics in the classroom. So you can see here that you can see that type of ordinary movement, that our body is moving, hand is moving, leg is moving, that is our ordinary movement. We will talk about the bones and their function, different types of bones and their joints, they are present. Okay, we will talk about that joints can be movable as well as immovable. So you can see here, you can see student that it is written here that movable joints can be your hinge joint, pivot joint which is present at your neck areas, gliding joint which is present at your palm area, then ball and socket joint which is present at shoulder area. All right, so do you remember, are you recalling it again? Yes, we will discuss these topics. Then we will discuss about the immovable joint, that is our fixed joint, that our jaws, the upper jaws, they cannot move like this, only lower jaws can be movable, upper jaws cannot. So this is your immovable joint. All right, we will discuss these joint. Then you can see that ball and socket joint, basically it is present in our the shoulder areas. Then we will discuss about the hinge joint which is present in our arm areas. Then we will discuss about our pivotal joint. All right, so student, these are the muscles and the body movement. Basically the movement result when a muscle moves and attach bone. जब bones और muscle दोनों एक साथ मिलके आपके move करते हैं, इसको हम कहते हैं body movement. So all these things, I hope you have recalled all the topic, and this topic we will discuss in the next class. Alright students, so till that you have to revise it everything, and you have to complete your previous chapter, and we will see you tomorrow. Okay, till that take care yourself students. Okay, bye bye.